All right, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. We have another great one for you here today, as always, with the Ruiz brothers, but we have a new addition to the podcast for this week. It's going to be Willie Ranella. He's not just a driver. He's not just somebody in the sport, but he is owner operator of Kart Store USA. So you have seen the stickers, you've seen the name, you've heard the name if you've been to any track, especially down here in the Florida scene. And within the four-stroke community, he has, gotten a little bit more focus, added it to the website. I'm not going to take a lot of it, but definitely kartstoreusa.com, making all the strides, doing the things that they have to do to help the community and grow the sport, which is essentially why all of us do this here. I think I see Jorge's face there because he didn't see a TB card on that, but maybe we can, maybe we can change that. But a little bit of I'm not going to say breaking news, but there's sometimes when you're in your own backyard, you start to hear rumblings of things happening within the karting community. And if I hear of something and I don't say something, then I guess it would defeat the purpose. But it sounds like somebody's putting a big 206 race together, might be coming to Orlando. Some of those guys have been practicing somewhere in South Florida. From what I hear, it hasn't been advertised yet, but it looks like it's going to be a huge celebrity 206 race. Hopefully in Orlando or coming up here pretty soon somewhere. I don't know what it means as far as celebrity within the 206 community, but hopefully we get to see a lot of people from vlogs and channels and people that we all look up to as part of the sport. But I mean, if it's Orlando, I mean, we all know there's one king of Orlando, and he's got a name. He likes to call himself Miguel Ruiz. So what do you think about that, Miguel? Would you go? Would you attend the race if you're asked to go?
Absolutely. In a heartbeat. I'll be
the
first one there.
They're not gonna ask you.
Why?
They're not gonna ask you. They're not, dude. It's a bunch of two-stroke guys. If a 206 guy shows up and beats them, what are people gonna say?
You can't lose to a 206 guy unless you invite them.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see. I would love them if this is true. I don't know if it is or not, but I would love them to see against Colin, Dylan, Miguel, Jed. I'm just naming a few guys you might want to think about. Mick Gabriel. Oh, Mick. Yeah, Mick. This will be this is when all the 206 fighting stops between each other and we come together to run on a train.
Yes. Yeah. So I get.
And of course, I would not put myself in that category because that would not be my weight class. There'll be a whole bunch of guys that look like 14-year-old girls out there.
That's how they're gonna screw you out of it, because they'll be like, "Yeah, we'll race, but at 350," and we're like,
"Yeah,
go ahead. What are you making it impossible for me?"
Yeah, we don't want to race the heavyweight.
Yeah. So again,
I would love to see if it's true, if Kart Chaser is doing this, and it'll be nice for a celebrity race to be happening, and they are inviting some celebrity. I don't know who it is or who's not. It's just a rumor. We're out there. Kart Chaser, if you're watching this, which I know you are, but you won't comment on it, drop a comment down below.
So anyway, so hopefully if it's Orlando or South Florida, let's I mean, we'll come out there. We'll give you some coverage. I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's all about fun and enjoying the sport. I think a little bit of shit talking is part of the sport and it's fun.
Yeah, we're just joking, right?
Yeah, we're just joking. We're not taking it seriously.
Don't send a message saying, "Boy, we still love you." Blah 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 blah. Okay, we're just joking. Okay?
Yeah, but it's all in fun. So,
but Gabe's trying to be too politically correct and nice, so I'm just dropping names and dropping bombs.
We could get John and Scott out there to do interviews. That was great.
Oh my God, that was awesome. Yeah. That was awesome.
Inane
Kart Posse.
Yeah, you got to check out their channel.
Man, that was so good.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to check that out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was so good. I loved it. So I'm going to put their channel.
Hit us up. Yeah, hit us up and we'll get in contact with them. If they're free, they will do a Q&A.
Yep.
All right, let's get on to the real subject.
All right. So now the real subject, which is why we have Willie here.
Poor Willie.
What do you got? What do you got for us? You got some information. You got a little bit of data on a certain topic for us this week. Introduce yourself. Tell us about you, your store, and then we'll go from there.
A little bit of background too. Where you from and stuff.
Well, let's see. I was born in Ecuador. Moved up here when I was 8. Kind of, I'm more American than anything else. Been to, all my school, college, master's here. Then I pretty much went into the world of software, and that's kind of where my career has been based. And mostly web development, software applications, and things like that. And back in 2000, 5 years ago. So what is that? What is that?
2017.
2017. I couldn't do that. Subtract right now.
Dude, software.
2017.
I thought math based.
My bad. So 2017, I got into the sport through my son. So that's kind of got into this whole go-kart world that I never knew existed. And I just fell in love, man. Like, this is just a drug that carries me through every race. So like pretty much we started in micro and we moved our way up all the way up to junior, which we raced last winter tour in Ocala before they obviously shut down. That's kind of my introduction to the sport. My first good friend was Tito, rest in peace. He passed away a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
And he was my first friend, and he introduced me to Naka and Jessica and that whole Zanella racing group. And that's where the family, like you guys have your family, that's my family, my go-kart family. And from there, the friendship developed to the family. And then we got into a conversation about 2 years ago that we wanted to create a store that can provide, that's a little bit different than what's out there, but majority customer focused. That's kind of was our goal. So I kind of talked to Naka about it. Naka talked to me about it, and he already had obviously the accounts opened up with Tony Card, etc. So what we ended up, we partnered up. I designed the website. That's what I do. I have my own company, novusweb.tech, and that we pretty much specialize in e-commerce stores and, like I mentioned earlier, web development, AI, ML services, if you're looking into that realm. But that's kind of where everything started. And thank God, close to 2 years now, we've been open. We already doubled sales from last year, which is great. Our customer, we're actually learning as we're going, because this is something new for me as well. I never had my own e-commerce store. So I'm learning as I'm going and taking a lot of feedback from the customer. So we're looking at the way that we're running things and finding ways how to improve them and passing on the savings back to the customer. That's kind of the whole goal. We want to just be very customer focused, have that experience with fast shipping, which right now everyone is used to Amazon. Everyone's used to all these like 2-day drop ships, and we can't lose money. So we're trying to find our ways to do, to change the processes as we go and try to improve it, and that we don't have anything documented that this is the way that it needs to be. We're always evolving. We're agile with it, and that's kind of the goal behind it. But yeah, that's kind of how everything started and where we're at now. We want to continue eventually later down the road, open up a warehouse and have product to be able to pass on those savings again. Excuse me. But yeah, one step at a time.
So, and that is cartstoreUSA.com, correct?
Cartstore-USA.com. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's one of the sites that I help obviously that I designed with the help of Naka.
Okay. So now you've added in the last few weeks, you've added a whole new portion to the site, and it's realistically how we ended up here, right? So a whole break section to the website. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, we're incorporating Briggs and four-stroke. I'm a big believer that I'm a grassroots racer myself. I'm the back of a pickup truck. I go to these events when we were racing 2-stroke in my little trailer. I don't know if you saw me this weekend, Jorge, but I filled the full size in the back of my Pilot. Everyone's like wondering, what are you doing? But that's just the way I am. That's kind of the way that I'm able to afford what I can do. It's very expensive, and I love the community, and that kind of keeps me kind of tied into it and loving the sport more and more each day. But I'm all about it, man. I'm all about the 4-stroke. I'm all about, right now, my son recently changed from 2-stroke to 4-stroke. And we're starting that new chapter. And Jorge was like, man, what are you running a third bearing for? Like, you're going to be losing time and stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm running seat struts and, regular seat strut stuff.
Yeah,
like,
it was
he's
bad.
like, man, you're just, you're not helping your son
It
right
was
now,
so
basically.
bad, man.
Yeah,
It was
but
so bad.
I'm learning. Fortunately and unfortunately, I always had Tito to help me. Tito was the guy. He's old school. Just from the sound, he can just dictate what the carburetor needed. Stuff that for me was like my safety blanket at a track event when I'm going crazy. So that helped me during that time. But now, unfortunately, he's not with me anymore, and now I need to figure it out. So that's kind of where I'm at now. And Naka's also obviously been a great help as well. So I try to help him as much as I can, and he does the same for me.
That's great to hear. And I don't think Naka doesn't like to admit it, but he dabbles in the 206. I mean, he showed his ability as a driver and putting a team together back in the 24-hour race. We were there all 24 hours watching him go. So so they did a good job at setting up that card and the chassis. Those guys were on rails. But yeah,
They knock it, but they love it.
yeah, they knock it, but they love it.
They
Yeah.
knock it, but they love it.
Like
Take a
just riding a
two-stroke
moped.
out there for 24 hours. You'll just have a melted bowl of aluminum.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No comment. No comment.
He's still a two-stroke guy, man. Like the whole cart was still two-stroke. Third bearing was in there, seat strokes. I was like, I felt bad for his kid. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. He slowly started taking stuff off. he slowly started taking some more. I looked at it, I was like, hey man, that third bearing is killing you.
Yeah, I'll be doing that.
It's all right. It's all right.
No, I'm gonna order a harder axle. That's another thing you told me. But Naka and the other Tito also, they daggle a little bit. They don't, mention it, but they daggle. I need to connect with them to give me some more pointers, and I can hopefully my son can keep up with you guys.
They do that because they want to be better drivers.
I gave away a whole bunch of secrets. I'm gonna admit it. At the track Sunday, I gave away a lot of shit.
We sent Jorge to the track.
He let me use his scissors to
Brand
bounce
new.
the tires. Yeah, brand new. I
new.
popped the cherry on the scissors. Right, I used them, so I had to give away some information.
He was gentle with it, so
yeah.
What?
So do you have
I smashed them.
Willie, do you have any information for us today to give out?
Right now, yeah, we do. One thing that I wanted to point out to everyone, I'm going to take the time to use this platform, is that on Winter Tour weekend, some people follow. I have another Instagram account, so I'm the one that runs Car Store USA, the Instagram account and the Facebook. But I also have the Cart Guy Instagram account, and that account is solely based on used stuff.
It was him. It's him.
Yeah,
I'm
that guy.
He's that guy.
How many years has it been?
It's been a while, man.
Holy crap! We've been freaking wondering who. I never knew.
Who?
Yep.
That's
The
me,
cart
man.
guy. Because Gabe was the
guy,
carting guy, right? He's the cart guy. I used to see him put crap on his stories for sale and stuff. I was like, Gabe, who the hell is this dude?
Yeah.
No
Dang,
shit.
he was
Yeah,
taking
look
this.
at that.
Yep.
Gabe keeping it secret. He's like, oh yeah, I know.
I've known forever. So I remember a
bad.
story probably 3 years ago now. We were at the track and we met for the first time. And then I was like, oh yeah, my handle is the karting guy. And then he's like, I'm that cart guy. And it was like pointing at each other like, oh,
Yeah.
it's you, it's me, it's you. So that was a good moment. And again, karting, that's part of the community, right? So we would have never met where we go to the track, have a good time. We've never raced against each other. We've never done anything, but yet we develop a quick and a good relationship. And there's a lot of sports that can do that, and karting is definitely one of them. So
that reminds me when Jorge was so excited. It's like, oh, we have an Instagram follower that's gonna come meet us. And now it's Gabe, and we can't get rid of him.
I know. That was a mistake.
Jorge was so excited. It's like, yes, we got someone to come meet us. And like, he was all drilling. It was Gabe, I remember. And you were so quiet. I didn't really know how to engage him because it's like, Jorge's all excited. Yeah, we got an Instagram follower. Here we are, 4 years later?
We only had like 43 Instagram followers, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
His handle used to be DSM Gabe or DSM
DSM Gabe. Yep.
Yeah, something stupid. That was stupid.
It's a car thing. Like
It's a Mitsubishi thing.
yeah, I'm a there you go. There you go. So he knows. He knows.
Yeah, we all know.
Honda
It's still not.
So
It's still not saying. Oh, VTech for life.
there we
Dude,
go.
you're for life right there.
There we
Hey,
go.
so it's better that the 206 community gives out a lot more shit than anybody else. Like if you go to a CKNA event, competitors are helping each other out. I walk up to him like, hey man, you know, you got me on the straightaway. You want to give me a little hint? And he's like, I would add a tooth maybe or drop a tooth, or you know, I tried this. Maybe you should try that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. I'll do the same thing. So everybody gives everything away. Okay, I give everything away. Okay.
No. Yours though, Jorge does it. He's like, hey, so you know how I gave you that gear? So when you get behind me, push me, and I'll lead us the way. That's why Jorge gives the information, because he's like, hey, I helped you out, so now you help me on track.
Yeah,
you push me like.
Yeah,
Jorge gets to the track. He takes all the notes from what Miguel and I have been practicing the day before, because you know he don't make it a practice, right? And so it's like, well, Gabe ran the steering, Miguel ran the steering. I told him to do this front end setup, and it works. And then he gets to the track. He looks around. He goes, all right, who's the real fast guy? Then he goes to them. If they're struggling, he's like, there you go, bro. I've been working on this for 2 days. I've been working on this for 2 days.
Well, that's what he did. That's what he did with Matt, though. And CKNA, he's like, yeah, man, we were working really good. And then Jorge passes him, like, no, push me.
Hey, Sunday I returned the favor. I stayed on his back bumper the whole race.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it's funny, though, because you do that. You're like, hey, I help you with that gear. So, you know, if you want to push me to the front.
Hey,
coming up this
buddies,
weekend.
man. I need teammates.
I mean,
yeah,
huge
Charlotte,
race
baby.
You got Charlotte. I mean, there's races all over the place this weekend.
Charlotte, USPKS, Roebling. That's the
Roebling.
ones I know about.
So
Probably a whole bunch of other ones I don't know. I mean, don't know about.
no, I think that's about it. So anything in closing, guys, here from you guys before we go home tonight?
Well, I want to mention something that I didn't finish. So one of y'all blocked me or whatever, but it's okay.
Jorge blocks a lot. So it's Jorge's fault.
I was about to say, we're not even on track. It can't be me. I'm not on track.
Jorge blocks all the time, so blame it on him.
I'm not on track. How can I'll push you out of the way? Don't worry.
Oh, dang. All right. Well, it's my son, so you got to be careful now.
He doesn't race heavy. If you race heavy, it'll be bad.
No.
If he buys something from the store and you race his son, it's gonna add 20%.
I'm just looking at stuff now. It's like, what can I was like, bro, let me see these prices. I'm looking at stuff now. It's like,
yeah, add 20% to it.
I was like, I was like, do I really need it? The prices though, competitive. The prices competitive for the 206 guys. I'm a cheap guy. So, you know, if you're looking for prices for 206, this is one of the least expensive stores you can get it at. So, I mean, by far, there's like you're saving 30 cents to 40 cents on some of the smaller parts, and you're saving up to 40 to 50 bucks on some of the bigger parts. So, definitely look at the prices for sure.
And for anyone watching, if they want to get a discount, send me an email and I'll give you 5% discount on whatever you order, except for some items, but majority of items will be 5%. So whoever wants to view and wants to visit the site, I'll give you 5% off of products. So just wanted to throw that out there.
Is there a discount code that
are
we
you
can put
out
in
of
the description?
Are you out of?
I can add it. I just thought that off the hip. So I guess I can create that discount code and can you add it to the description?
It's so bad.
Hey, are you out of Florida, right?
He's like, shooting from the hip. But you're this is what you do. You design software. It should be quick to design a discount code.
I don't know.
Give
That's
him a couple
easy.
days.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying, that's easy. I'll give the code to Gabe and he can put it in the description on the link below or whatever you guys say.
Is it
JamWKR?
Yeah, JamWKR. That's a good one.
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe, right? So subscribe to this channel, subscribe to Jam Racing. I'm also gonna put the guys from Insane Kart Posse or
It's inane
Kart Posse. So we're gonna put. I mean, that was hilarious. If you want to have 20 minutes of just fun and you think we're we're out there. This was an out there take on karting. So they did an absolutely phenomenal job.
This is what
Yeah.
hard drugs and alcohol would do to you.
Back in the 70s, they partied hard in the 70s.
Yeah.
This is,
I don't know what
this is the after effect.
Yeah.
It was Scott's worried about
Right.
the vaccine,
We
but
cut-
whatever he got injected with in the army, he got really screwed.
Yeah. Hey, we cut Willie off again. Willie.
Thank you, Jorge. You know what? I'm liking you a lot, man. Good. Thank you.
Willie, go ahead. We cut him off again. I feel bad.
He got a thumbs up.
So
This is such a
for
nice
winter
guy.
tour, there's gonna be a raffle, and so we're gonna be giving away 2021 401R Tony card. The raffle tickets are $100. If you go to at the Instagram, the cart guy, you're gonna have all the details there. And this is what we're doing for funding to help the Sinella family, especially Adina, Tito's wife, and they're going through a hard time right now. So we started this actually, I believe last year, because to help Tito's cancer treatment, and obviously he's not longer with us. So we switched the objective of the raffle to help the family out. So if you go to the cart guy on Instagram, you're gonna have all the details there, what numbers are left. And we're gonna be raffling off, I believe, the Sunday of the winter tour in Orlando. And the go-kart's gonna be there, and hopefully we can sell all the tickets. That's kind of the what I wanted to announce. So yeah.
Cool.
Do we have to be
yeah,
present to be? Do we have to be present? Yeah. Do we have to be present to be there? Because we don't talk about Florida Winter Tour here. So
No. You don't have to be present. You can the way that if you look at the Instagram, you can just send the $100 to a specific PayPal account. And then obviously if you win, then we would just coordinate shipping or pickup or whatever. You don't have to be there.
okay, cool. Yeah,
All right.
we don't do that.
Yeah. No, I know. I've seen the videos. It was
He's all
funny.
about
Jorge,
Oh, you watch us? That's cool.
I watch you guys.
It's
and
not that. He came up and said, hey, Miguel's trying a new chassis. I'm like, Miguel.
Yeah. Well, no, wait, back up a little bit. So I'm looking at him and he's looking at me, and then I know he's wondering, he's like, why is this guy looking at me? Like, I'm like, I know you. And I talked to him like he's my BFF. And it's just funny what YouTube does, like I follow you guys, I watch the videos, I support you guys. So like I'm talking to him about Miguel and Gabe, like if we talk every day, it's just funny.
Exactly.
It's just awesome.
It was just it caught me so off guard. Like I loved it. It caught me so off guard. Oh yeah, Miguel's trying to I was like, everybody else was like, hey, how you? He was like, hey, what's up, man? So Miguel's trying to do chassis, right? Charlotte, blah, blah. I was like, yes,
This guy.
you are.
He's the only person that watches this far.
Yeah.
Well, it's like last week, that Monday, when the cop came up to me. Well, he didn't come up to me. He was like, Miguel. I'm like, oh shit. It's like 5:30 in the morning. And I'm like, what happened? He said, oh, I see your videos. It's like, oh, thank God. I thought I did something bad at 5:30 in the morning, but that's pretty cool.
Listen, if a cop's coming to you, calling you out, saying he knows who you are from your videos, then that makes you kind of a mini celebrity. So if there's a celebrity race going on anywhere, that's your ticket, especially being in Orlando. So if it's happening, we expect from Miguel to
That's Ranger.
So it's okay. He's part of the family. It's all good.
Yeah, Ranger. Wait until you guys meet Ranger.
So, in closing, guys, anything before we go?
Nah, check out the video coming out. I know I've been late on it, guys. Sorry. Been having GoPro issues. I think it's the SD card. So I got a couple of new SD cards for CKNA. I don't want to screw up Charlotte's videos for sure. And I'll be checking them that daily. So, but the new video for CKNA is coming out. I got a GoPro dyno video, like I said last time, coming out, and then I have a special surprise that I'm getting tomorrow, and I'll be doing a vlog on that as well. So don't want to miss it. Subscribe to both channels. Check out Car
I
Store.
didn't know about a special surprise.
Because it's a surprise towards you too.
Oh, what do I get? Do I get a new
You're not getting
helmet?
crap. You're not getting crap.
Did you buy me a
Dude,
new helmet?
I don't know why. So you
Oh
can
my
run the
God.
back with the MGM.
Oh my
Viagra
God, my brother loves
The
me. He bought me-
Viagra car. Viagra car.
It's not-
Mark Martin Viagra car.
Actually, we're on game show.
Hey, put number 6. Yeah.
Terrible.
put
I am
number
not
6
putting
on it.
number 6. No,
Mark Martin Viagra.
I'm gonna put number 3 on it. You're gonna be mad about it.
So,
If you put a 3 on, I'll wreck you in the pits.
all righty,
I'll flip
everybody.
your card.
I'm going to take the time here in closing. It's going to be a little bit different. We normally ask for subscriptions or to follow or whatever, but just kind of going through some personal things and here really with some things going on. Take the time. We all get really busy during our day and our lives and racing and working, whatever it might be. We forget to call or send a text message to those loved ones, those that have been with us for a long time, that have helped us at different times of our lives. So, don't unsubscribe, but just text someone, let them know you care, and that you're there with them, because you never know, it could make a difference, and that's life. So, thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time. And guys,
see you in Charlotte.
Thank you,
Catch you guys on track.
Take your time.
all right, everybody. We'll see you
Thank you.
next time.